If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Right, we're back with part 2. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take. It shouldn't take too much longer. It might be another hour, might be less than an hour, might be slightly longer. We'll see. But anyway, so we've done backgrounds. Now we need to do inventory. Okay, so I'm going to go around the people that haven't made a character yet. I'm going to go through like stuff they need to make some choices. So if you go into inventory on the next option. So so we'll start with Emily.
Hey.
Okay. So because you're a fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Always
in
fun.
equipment, right?
Yeah.
You either get a choice of chainmail or leather armor, a longbow, and 20 arrows. What would you rather have? Chainmail is obviously heavier armor than leather armor.
Mhm. So what was it again? Sorry.
Chainmail.
Sorry, go ahead.
What was you going to say, Nathan?
I say, what
Oh,
type
hang
of
on,
fighter
someone's
do you want
moved.
to be?
Someone's moved.
Yes,
Yeah.
Someone's guilty.
Yeah, because I think if you pick the heavier armor, it might be harder to be like stealthy. You might take penalties.
It depends
for that.
on what type of it depends on what type of fighter do you want to be. So like fighters have in the player's handbook, there's 3 really good options to being a fighter.
Mhm.
You can be a battle master, which you get special dice. Well, that explains that. It's not till level 3, so don't worry about this.
Okay.
But it's important to kind of choose now as what you're going to want to eventually end up as, so you know what to choose levels
Okay.
1 and 2.
So,
So,
fix it later.
Yeah, you have a battle master, which learns certain maneuvers that you can do that only your character can do, like tripping people, taking weapons away, counter-attacking when enemies attack you and hit, stuff like that.
Okay.
It's a very strong fighter, very versatile fighter. You also have an Eldritch Knight, which is a fighter that sometimes casts spells. So you kind of mix magic in with regular combat, and mostly they're just buff spells, like to give yourself extra utility and stuff. If you want to keep it simple, Eldritch Knights might not be the way to go, but it can be fun if you like, if you're interested in spells and stuff. And the third type is the champion. The champion fighter is pretty simple, but if built right, it's brutally effective, and it can be a lot of fun. Basically, a champion just gives you kind of a bonus to like athletics and some stuff that in swimming, and then you also get you critical hit on a 19 and 20, and then eventually you critical hit on an 18 through 20, and you get a second fighting style.
I think I'll go for champion then.
Yep.
How does one do that?
Doesn't need to worry about that right now.
You don't have to worry about that right
doesn't
now.
happen
So
till
go
level-
ahead and take the chainmail armor then.
Okay, chainmail
So
armor.
Emily, click on armor, right, on the armor
Yeah.
option, and just put chain in.
Yeah. Is it just chainmail heavy? That one, yeah.
Hang on, why is it not coming up?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I've got all this because obviously I've got the GM shit, so I've got literally access to everything.
Do I just drag it into the inventory bit?
Yep, so grab the dragon head and just drag it into your inventory.
Okay. All right, done that.
Okay, next choice is you either start with a martial weapon and a shield, or 2 martial weapons. So you got a choice of fighting with a sword and shield, or fighting with 2 swords, or an axe and a sword, or whatever you want.
It doesn't
Should we
lock
go
you in.
defensive?
It's just
Also.
equipment. I would say for now take the weapon and shield.
Weapon and shield.
Yeah.
I might go for
That's
Because
versatile.
we can get you second weapon. It doesn't mean that you're locked into a certain style.
Mhm.
It just means this is what you start with.
Yeah, this is your
Okay.
starting gear.
So there'll be plenty of weapons we're gonna loot. There's gonna be plenty of stuff down the road if you want to change. Like by level 3, you'll
Yeah.
get a feel of the game, and you get a feel of how you want your character to work and how
So
you want
yes,
to play. So
so click on weapons and type in longsword's a martial weapon, right? Is the longsword? Yeah, so just put in longsword, and it should find longsword for you. What does longsword S mean? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
small. What does the damage die for? Or maybe it means silvered.
Right, I've done the long sword. Do I need
Okay.
to type in?
Yeah, in the weapon, I think a shield is a weapon, right? Is it? Is it glass as a weapon in this, or is it armor?
I have.
I think
I
it's
have no
technically
clue.
under armor. It's under
Armor.
armor
Okay, so go on to armor.
because it gives you a bonus to your AC,
Yeah.
your armor class.
Okay. Once you've done that,
Yeah, I've done that.
next option, you either have a light crossbow and 20 bolts, or 2 hand axes.
I'll do the axes. Is that on weapon?
That will be weapon,
weapon,
yeah.
yeah.
I think hand axes are throwable, so you can it's technically a ranged weapon you've got.
It's your backup weapon, if you will.
Okay, I've done that. All done.
It's
And last choice, a Dungeoneer pack or an Explorer's pack. I'm not sure what the differences are.
Take the explorers.
There you go, take the
And what is
Explorer's
that
pack.
on?
Under gear,
Be under gear, yeah.
type in
And what one do I
just-
want? Explorer.
Yeah,
Explorer, yeah.
This is just like your regular item, so it'd be like a bedroll, torches, mess kit, rations, things like that.
Okay, cool. Right, I've done that then. Is that
you
all done?
also- No, because you what background did you pick?
Good question.
Did you pick a background?
I did criminal. Criminal.
Awesome.
2 criminals in the
Okay.
party. Nice.
So
Yeah.
you get
spy.
You
Let's
get
make a different. Let's
you
make a
get a
distinction. here.
crowbar. Is
I'm-
crowbar gear?
Crowbar is just gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So put a crowbar. It says a set of dark common clothes. What would that be? Is that just clothes?
That'd be
Yeah, it's
just
just
common
clothes.
clothes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Do I type that into gear?
Yeah. Yeah, common clothes.
Okay.
A hood. Is a hood a thing? Sorry, I'm just getting my head around
Get rid of
everything.
stuff.
A hood is a thing, James. They exist.
Oh no, that's a lantern.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
question,
lantern hooded.
Question. How do you get rid of something?
What are you trying to get rid of?
I have a holy symbol because I couldn't find where to figure
I
out.
think you right click on the dragon icon and then you can press the dustbin.
Ah, thank you very much.
Or some sort. Or am I unmuted? Yes, I am.
You're
Or
unmuted.
the bottom of the page, at the bottom right, there's a brown icon, which is edit list. You click that.
Okay, do I need to add anything else then, or is that it? So I've
Um,
got clothes,
you-
crowbar, explorer pack.
Just write this down though. You've got 15. So because of your criminal background, you got 15 gold crowns.
15.
Does she get proficiency with thieves' tools as well?
She should have picked.
Yes.
That should have been a choice to pick.
That automatically gets applied to these
Yeah.
tools.
Right.
I recommend as-
Next, Jesse. Who's next? Is it Monk? Oh, it's going to be Monk next. So Cameron.
Here, I'll
Yes.
type it in Zoom chat. And
I have the monk thing saved. I start off with either a short sword or any simple weapon.
Okay. And what did you want to start?
That is a good question. Let me have a look at the monk stuff. Let me have a look at the weapons. What am I doing? Items are available on here. Weapons. Colors. Kind of makes. I kind of want to have a flipping quarterstaff, is what I'm thinking.
I think that's a simple weapon, right? A quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donatello's in the house.
Well, just for that, then I'm changing my mind. Let's see now. Let's see. How the hell is a great club? Oh, because it's two-handed. Okay.
Mm.
What is versatile? 1d8?
Versatile is you can use it one-handed or two-handed. When you do it
Ah.
two-handed, you get a increased bonus dice, damage dice.
Okay, cool.
So quarterstaff one hand is a d6, quarterstaff two-handed is a d8, for example.
Cool, gotcha. Yeah, I think for the sake of brevity, I'm actually going to go with the quarterstaff because that seems like just a thing I should have as a monk.
And as a monk as well, it's classed as a monk weapon. So normally it would
Yes.
use strength, for you it uses dex. So
Yeah, there must
Yeah.
be an option somewhere to select that. I'm not sure where though.
Yeah.
The other option is you get a Dungeoneer's pack or an Explorer's pack.
Probably also going to take the Explorer's pack. So where it's the... So I'm looking for the thing quickly. Quarterstaff. There it is. So how do I add that to my thing?
So go to weapons.
Yeah.
Have you typed in quarterstaff? Yeah. Or
Yeah.
yeah. Just grab the dragon. Grab it by the dragon and just drag it into your inventory.
Okay, cool. And then I need to find the Explorer's kit. Oh. It's not part of the gear? Hang on.
Should be.
Oh, there we go. I did that and reset it. There it is. Awesome.
And then you also get 10 darts as well, which is also going to be in
Yes.
the weapons section.
Yeah.
Why did that not bring up darts? Why is that not working?
One of the boxes next to the items, on the other side of the items, next to the equipped button.
Not sure. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it for now.
Oh, that's
and
is that when I enter the number for how many I've got?
we'll see. We'll just leave it for that for now, and we'll get to it. And what background did you pick?
I picked the spy background, which I believe is a variant of the criminal background.
Ooh,
Nice.
Spy. Ooh,
No,
spy.
not soldier, you stupid book.
Spy. Oh, is it not in? Is it not in the? Oh, it might. If it's not, I'm just going to grab it here. Backgrounds.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Oh, it
We
is
put
in
the whole
there.
thing.
So you get a crowbar. Oh, it's pretty much the same. A crowbar, a set of dark common clothes, including a hood, and a belt pouch containing 15 gold crowns.
So, like, so if I go to the background section there, spy. So I also get one set of the thieves' tools. I also get thieves' tools
Do you?
because, like I said, spy is a criminal. Spy is.
Did I mess that up for Emily then? Did I forget to include that for Emily?
Well,
Here it
Thieves'
is.
tool.
Although in the book I've got here criminals spy variant criminal spy. Although your capabilities are not much different from those of a burglar or smuggler, you learned and practice them in a very different context as an
But it doesn't-
espionage agent.
But it doesn't say you start with the tool. It just says you got the tool
the
proficiency.
proficiency. You don't have the tools. Though.
Sorry, I
Prob-
misread that.
They're probably going to have enough gold to buy them, though.
Yeah,
I misread that entirely. My mistake. I didn't realize it was under the proficiencies tab.
Right.
That is my fault.
Jesse,
Sir.
you are a wizard, Harry. Yes, a wizard.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Careful, we're gonna get sued by a turf.
Grass. We're going to get sued by grass. Did you say? You said turf, right? Grass. Grass. is
Yeah.
gonna sue us. All right. You're a wizard, Jesse.
Yep.
Okay. You get to choose. You either start with a quarterstaff or a dagger.
I am at the point at this juncture in the inventory that I got the spellbook, explorer's pack, the wizard's focus of an orb, and a dagger.
Okay. And your background was?
It was a archaeologist. I'm keeping
Okay.
with that.
I'm going to have to open up the archaeologist bit. Okay. Equipment. You start with a wooden case containing a map to a ruined dungeon.
How do I actually can I drag that to my character sheet?
You have to find it in the gear. Right, a wooden case containing a map. Wooden. Oh god, I spelled wooden wrong. No.
Okay.
Is it a wooden
Let's
box?
just see.
Is that what it said? What
It
did
says a
say?
wooden case containing
Containing what?
a map to a ruin or dungeon.
Oh, okay.
It would be under the item it's technically under is case, map, or scroll.
Oh, yeah,
And then
just
you can obviously add a note for it later
Yeah,
to be.
there you
it's a
go.
map.
yeah, do the case.
Yep.
And then you can always add like a note in your character sheet later, just saying it's got a map in it.
A bullseye lantern. I think that's in gear as well.
Looking it up.
Yep. I keep looking at the thing.
BU. I only have burglar's pack, burnt othar fumes, and that's it.
Sorry?
It does not have bullseye lantern.
It does. Just put bullseye in.
Filter by?
Yes. Make sure you're in gear as well.
Lantern bullseye. Uh-huh.
Stupid question.
Yeah.
It's the only stupid question is one not asked.
How do I set how much gold pieces I've got?
We'll do that once you're done.
Cool, gotcha.
And
Just make a note of it.
Yeah.
You also get a minus pick. Is that a weapon or is it
Yep.
gear?
it's just it's in the tools. I got it.
Yeah, just put pick. Pick. Traveller's clothes. I don't know if traveller's clothes is a thing. It might be traveller.
Yep. No, I'm just doing the filter by. So
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
the best way to do it. A shovel.
Yep.
2-person tent. I bet you could put tent in and it'll find it. Tent. Oh, is this a 2-person?
Fucking 2-person tent.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, it's just a tent is a simple portable canvas shelter. A tent sleeps too. So yeah, just grab a tent. Keep looking in the rulebook. Some trinkets recovered from a dig site. Don't worry about that. And a pouch containing 25 gold. So write somewhere on a bit of paper or make a note of it somewhere that you got 25 gold. And a pouch. You can just put pouch
And
in.
also, it also says that I have 10 platinum pieces.
Where?
It says, total cost 10 platinum pieces, 1 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces. What does that mean? Is that just how
ignore
much
it.
that gear costs?
Yeah, but it's all free, so don't worry about it.
Okay, so where do I put the gold?
That just, as I said, write it on a bit of paper for me.
I'll just put it in the pouch.
Well, I want you to write it separately because we'll add it to your character once we're done.
Well, I'm typing it next to the pouch. Like
Okay.
I have an inventory, a pouch, and I put next to it 25
Okay.
gold pieces. So,
Is that it? That is it, right?
yeah, that's it.
Okay, next. If you have them, you've got some spells to select. So that's Jesse. Cameron, you don't have spells, and Emily, you don't have any spells, but just click next. Emily, did you go for the bog standard human or did you go for the special human?
Normal human.
Okay, so what you need to do, just slap a name in if you haven't done already and click save, Emily. And same for Cameron, just slap that in and click save.
Done.
That should now have you. Oh no, there's 2 Eves. Right, that one.
One's filled out and one isn't, I think.
Yeah, just the one that you're using. Just put brackets and put your name, like in brackets. Put your actual, like put Emily in.
Yeah.
Because then I can get rid of everything else.
Okay,
So original.
I've done. Okay, put the character's name first, or
Yeah, character
Yeah.
name. Character name first, and in brackets put your name. So Cameron, or Cam, or whatever you want to call yourself today, Cameron.
I'm gonna put Lord Muck. No. I have saved.
Lord Sandwich.
Sandwich.
There will be one last thing. Once Jesse selected his spells, did you select your spells?
I saved the character, but no, I've not
Oh.
selected the spells.
You shouldn't have saved this. I did tell you to go to the spells section.
Well, I did, but then it was like I thought. I didn't want to lose my place.
Are
But
you still
I'm into spells now.
okay? Are you still in the character generator?
No, I am not.
Jesse, you need to.
How do I get back in there?
You can't. I don't know how you can.
Oh,
You
okay.
he should be able to just drag the spells in though.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Like,
know what
once he opens
spells. He doesn't know what spells to select, and he still needs to select the feat.
He gets. I'll show him this. I'll read off how many spells he gets.
Yeah.
You only have one spell slot. You get 4 cantrips. Excuse me, 3 cantrips. Let me look at wizard real quick.
I thought whenever I hit save, it would just be like a save.
No.
button and it
That's why I
stays up.
told. That's why I said to Emily and Cameron they can hit save, and I didn't say it to you because you need to
Yes,
select spells.
you know 3 cantrips. And spells known as. Hold on, real quick. You can only got 2 first level spells per day, but I think 3.
Does my intelligence modifier modify that?
No, I'm looking. It does, but hold on a second.
Because the thing is, Jesse, that is all.
6.
That was all done for you.
Yeah, you get 6 first
Well, I
level
was-
spells of your
Is
choice.
there a way of going back in?
You can find a list of the spells on the right-hand side of the fantasy grounds. There's a tab, or there should be a tab on spells.
Yeah.
If you open that up, at the very bottom, you can select by level and source. In source, you select wizard, and on level, you select 0 for cantrip and 1 for your first level spells. So you can get the list of your spells there, and
And
that can drag and drop as well.
you can pick 6 first level spells that you know, and you can pick 3 cantrips that you know at first level.
Gotcha. And I'm in those. I'm in the spells. So I'm just about to drag them in over.
You can just drag them across, yeah.
Put in a station, of course. Let's see. Okay, there's a lot of new spells.
As a wizard, you get a lot of spells.
Yeah. If you click on the dragon symbol, it will tell you exactly what the spell does.
And Nathan,
I recommend
Yeah,
at least
right.
one ranged combat cantrip like Firebolt.
what about Acid Splash?
I would take Firebolt over Acid Splash, but you could take both if you wanted. Because you're gonna get another cantrip here in a couple levels.
Okay, yeah, Firebolt's okay.
Yeah.
It's more utilitarian too.
How many 0 level spells does he get?
3.
3.
Is light any good?
It can be,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Especially
'cause
with
all of us are
humans.
humans, so yeah, light's gonna be valuable. Although I'm looking at my inventory right now, and James gave me 13 torches.
Hey, we can. I'm just the backup
We're
is
gonna-
fine.
Can
We're gonna have a tiki torch party.
Would it be? Yeah, I haven't actually been able to see the character sheet you made for me, James. It won't let
Oh,
me in.
really?
Yeah.
Which one is you?
There's one I made, but I just started it, and it has almost no information. And then there's I think the one you made, which probably says Freckle, and then in brackets Blaine. I think.
Okay, clear owner. You should be able to grab it now, Blaine.
I think you erased the wrong one.
Yeah, you just deleted one.
Yeah, you erased the wrong one.
I didn't delete it. I didn't delete it. I just unowned
If you go
you.
to- Yeah, if you go to PCs on the right-hand side, you should see Freckle Blaine under there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And you can just click that and it'll claim it as yours. Basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. I did.
Did that work?
No, it worked.
Oh,
Okay, so I get
gonna
two
have to have
first level spells?
I'm gonna go through this and tidy this up once everyone is at the same point. Right.
You get 6, Jesse.
6. Okay, got it.
6 of them that you know, but you can only cast 2 a day.
Got it. Ooh, that's gonna be really nice.
Yep.
Of course, we're gonna pick identify.
I will say with identify, it does require a component that costs money.
Expansion. Sorry.
Is the only thing just to be aware of.
Thanks, Matt. Where's the detect secret doors? Is there detect secret doors?
Detect magic, I suppose. If it's concealed by magic, it allows you to see the doors. Or to see the magic that's concealing the doors. I think there is actually a spell to detect secret doors, though, later on, if I remember correctly. It's
Right,
a
Cameron.
double spell.
Starting gold based on your class.
Starting gold based on my class.
Yep. Roll
Not a lot
5d.
as a monk.
Yep. Roll 5d4.
5d4.
So do you know how to use? Have you used this before?
Never.
So
This
do you
is my
see the
first time
dice?
using this system.
So do you see the dice at the bottom?
Yes.
So select the d4.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and hold it, and use the right mouse button and click until you have 5d4.
Oh, that is cool.
And then you see where the chat box is. Just
Yeah.
roll. If you have to roll it in there, or it doesn't count.
Gotcha. Okay, rolling 5d4 now.
Okay, you got 16 gold crowns.
Plus the 15 from my... Okay. Where the hell do you keep money on this?
So you're gonna have to. So what you're gonna have to do in your character selection when we get
It's
there,
money's under inventory down at the bottom.
you're gonna have to add it. You're gonna have to add PP for platinum pieces, GC for gold crowns.
Gold coins.
Oh, GP. So PP, GP, EP. Oh no, we're not using Electrum. Fuck off. SP and CP.
Yeah, we're not gonna flex, nerd. We're not using Electrum. Nobody uses it.
I like electrum pieces. For show.
CPS.
I would do that.
Cameron, you've
so.
named your character, right?
Yes.
Right, before I delete this, let's see. Right, yeah, that is a blank character sheet. Let's delete it.
Yeah. My character's called Nerun.
Who's Freckles, Tattoo, Pumful,
That was the one that I, when we got in there, I was like, oh, I'll make my character. Because that one's
Right.
just like.
Can I
that
delete
one.
it?
Yeah.
Can you delete my blank one as well?
I will do in a second. Hang on. Why did that not
31. That's how much I've got.
delete? Eve is that one. Yep. Okay.
No, that's the weight.
That's unowned. Let's delete. Clear
Hey.
owner. Delete. Right. Is there
that
any
should
other
be everyone.
ones?
No,
Right,
because there's 6 players up there, so that should be everyone.
Garrett is Nathan.
Yep.
Lowell, I'm going to get rid of Lowell, Jesse, okay?
Okay.
And tidied. There we go. There should be 1 character per person. Number of PCs killed this session? About 6, maybe 7 that I've wiped out. Emily.
Yeah.
As a fighter, you start with 5d4 times 10 gold. So,
Right, do you want to
so what you
put that in
do?
English?
Okay, so you see the d4,
Yeah.
right? Pick that up, right click it until you've got 5, and then you just roll it in the chat box because otherwise it doesn't count.
Oh, 1 sec.
Are you giving us starting gold?
You start with the gold that you start with.
Did I do that
Because
right?
if you pick equipment out of the book instead of you don't roll for gold. But if you're allowing us to roll for gold too, that's awesome.
Where'd my character go?
Oh, God.
James. Where's
Yeah,
my character?
James
Where's,
probably
where's my
deleted it.
character?
but the one that you got, Arc. Yes, Arc. ARC.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just okay. Thank God. Oh,
Panic.
I was like, I just finished my character.
Did I
Right.
do that right, James?
Yes. So you got 8 times that by 10 is 80 gold
80
Plus-
gold.
plus your 15.
Yeah.
So let me just
So that's
check.
95, yeah.
Let me just check your characters to make. So if you go into inventory. So okay.
Where's
so is it which way round does it go? Is it the bot? No, it's. I think it's. So for example, Cameron. PP. GP. Yeah. Brilliant. And then just put SP next, and then copper pieces. Yep. So if you see on, oh, you can't probably see it. Let me just go to. I'll go to Emily's, and I'll do it for you, Emily. If you click on inventory,
Darling.
Times 10.
PP.
Was it only depending on your?
GP.
Naroon would have
Okay.
got 160 gold.
Naroon sounds like a character from Babylon 5.
That's the inspiration. Yes.
Oh my God. Okay. I adore you now.
Right. So Emily, you got 80 gold. You got 80
Yeah.
gold plus the 15 you started with. So you got 95. If you click on inventory,
I
you
don't
see
know
where
what
it
that
says
is.
GP, right?
Oh,
Right
inventory.
tab.
Yeah, found it. Yeah.
Yeah, in the treasure section, just put 95.
Where PP is there.
No, where GP is.
The GP is 95.
GP is gold. Basically, as you kill things and you loot it, and if it gives me gold, I can put it in a thing. I forget what it's called, and then the players can divide it amongst themselves, and it will automatically fill up your gold. I don't know if
Right.
buying things will negate what you're getting. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it work. And
Oh, I just saw it.
and Jesse, you need to roll 4d4.
Okay.
So what you do is you pick up the d4 and right click until you got 4 dice and roll it in the chat box.
Right click until you get. Oh.
So 9 times 10, so you got 90 gold plus the 25 you've already got, which is 115 gold. And you can use that to buy things.
I think I'm good.
Who's rolled a d6? Who gets d6?
The bard does. The bard gets 3d6, I believe.
No, you get 5d4.
Is it 5 foot? Oh, sorry, I must have
Yeah.
looked at the wrong one.
5d4 times 10.
Cheating already.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually,
Brain my
he's cheating
exhaustion.
himself out of shit.
But he's cheating himself out of stuff. Yeah.
Blaine,
Hmm?
as a druid, you start with 2d4 times 10. You don't start with much. No, you're not a druid. You're a cleric, aren't you?
Oh, okay.
Cleric,
Yeah.
So how?
you start with 5d4. Are you druid or cleric?
Okay. Cleric.
Yeah, you start with 5d4 times 10.
Okay.
I
So
think
how many d4s do I roll again?
5.
5.
Dicks. Sorry.
Did you just say dicks?
Wow.
Oh, I heard things.
So
Something on your mind, James?
No.
yeah.
No,
Was I the one that just rolled
You
8?
want to get off?
What? Hello?
Was I the
Yeah,
one
you
that
just
just rolled
rolled
8?
Yeah, you just rolled 8, which is 80 gold.
Okay.
the 8 was
gold.
me. 8 was
Oh.
me.
Oh, okay.
Bard. That's 80 gold still. Pretty much everyone is
Yep.
times 10.
Oh, okay. I thought
Apart from me.
Oh, okay. I'll try to roll again. Oh,
Yeah.
Make sure you
Left
roll
click.
in the chat box. If you don't roll
Yeah,
in the
these
chat
are in the
Oh,
box,
chat box.
it doesn't register.
okay.
There you go.
Okay.
11 is
Cool.
110 gold. plus your
Excuse me.
gold that you get from your background.
Okay.
And obviously,
Let me
this
check
is
my
where you can
background.
go through and buy shit and buy equipment for your character if you wish. Whether you want to get some extra stuff, if you want to. There
Oh, that's right.
is
I was supposed to add a
items.
feat.
And you get feet as well. Yeah, don't forget your feet.
Suggestions.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I've not
Special
touched feats.
feats.
Nathan, what would be a good
Anything
feat
I can refresh
for
myself from them.
for Jesse
Feats.
if he's
I need
there?
to double check
Nathan,
what the standard feats are. Elemental adapt, maybe.
Nathan.
I want to be more of like
I didn't realize it was muted. I would say Warcaster, but I mean you can use feats to kind of customize. What Warcaster does is it allows you to it gives you advantage on concentration checks to maintain concentration on a spell. You can also cast spells as a Warcaster allows you to cast spells as a attack of opportunity instead of just using a melee. You can cast a spell as well.
is there anything like there used to be like an addictive memory?
Keen mind.
Keen mind. Yes.
Keen mind,
Keen
yeah.
mind. That's a good one.
That's what I read. This is an archaeologist.
Yeah.
You know, I've got most of my things are based around getting into ruins and kind of blending in. So
Yeah. So
that's why I have
with keen
disguise
mind,
self.
with keen mind, you get your intelligence score goes up by another 1. You always know which way is north. You always know the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset, and you can recall anything you've seen or heard within the past month.
Yeah, so
that's what
Jesse,
it
that
was.
basically means you need to write every single note down, right? So you can recall it.
No, it just means he gets to ask the GM, and the GM has to answer honestly.
Fuck's sake, that means I have to fucking keep notes.
You have to know.
No, James, I'll keep notes in a Google Sheet and Google Docs. Link it to you.
Well,
That's
actually,
awesome.
like I was saying, Jess, Cameron, before, you might be able to keep notes in here
I have a 19 intelligence.
on the fancy grounds itself.
Nice.
One
Okay,
more,
great.
and your max. Come level 4, and you'll be 20 intelligence.
So wait, do we
smartest
start with a
round.
feat already?
No,
Very
because Jesse
intelligent.
took
Very
alternative human. He gets
Okay.
because he gets less. He also gets a feat.
My
Thank you
mistake.
for follow Taylor Dixon. Who
I like that. I like that a lot. So, because it lets me, I see this guy as like a super intelligent kind of guy. That's why he does archaeology, because he understands a lot of that history and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
right now we actually need to do something a little bit funky.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey.
Which is
Funky.
basically something to do with the whole like Ravenloft and a backstory thing. Now, do people remember, apart from Jesse, don't worry about it, Jesse, I'll drop it. Do you remember what I gave you before?
Yep.
So,
Yes.
You gave me. You put a demon in me.
Oh
One
my.
of my only friends has gone missing. Was
My
hope.
Oh, yeah.
background is
a
haunted one,
demon
and I have
lurks
a demon.
inside you, a shard of one of the dark vestige. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a
I
demon that
believe
lurks
mine was-
inside you.
Yeah. I believe mine was my closest, one of my, few friends, or countless few friends, has gone missing. Or went on an expedition years ago.
Yeah. The little forest where my gnome lives was corrupted with a blight. So
Although if you
Okay,
want to
just-
change Arius's hook, by all means, make it as devastating to him as you want.
How edgy can we become?
I'm about as edgy as I'm trying not to be an edgelord, but James is shoving me in that direction. So
I love
my
giving my
whole
characters
character
darkness.
shtick is he's a Oath of Devotion paladin, or will be an Oath of Devotion paladin, because he's trying to keep the demon inside of him chained up, basically.
God, you are angst-ridden.
I need to.
Angsty.
I'm just gonna
So-
quickly.
I was trying.
open
I think
something.
last time I was like, "Yo, can we just like kill all my family?" And he was like, "No, you can't kill it. You just get a blight."
Problem is,
James?
people killing their their player character's family is so fucking cliche. It's
I know.
untrue. So
It is, yeah.
I hate it. So yeah, no.
Yeah, no. My gnome's family's all alive and well.
So happy and doing really good.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
hate
there's a
it.
blight. There's a blight, and I guess that's kind of like fucking them up. Like, they got that blight going on, but like, otherwise
They're
pretty
just
chill.
fine, and I hate
they're
it. Why can't they be dead? They're just-
One's running a little bookstore.
Yeah, they're just suffering slightly. That's all.
It's just an inconvenience, really.
Yeah. I wanted to be a little edgelord gnome, but
A little edgy gnome.
yeah.
We can switch. I can come from the happy family, and you can have the demon in you.
The concept of like this gnome that's like just like, oh, I've got a demon in me.
Yeah.
My life's just so horrible. I've become like I worship the gods to like keep this demon inside of me, and I'm just this tiny little adorable baby. I look like a little Teletubby.
You'd have
I
to
look
do
like
like
a little
emo.
Yeah, I've got like a little emo wave.
Oh, nice.
Do you have
With
a
a
do you have a
Teletubby.
do you have a screen in your belly where the demon can like look out?
Oh, like a
Yeah.
Teletubby. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a little Teletubby.
That would be terrifying.
God, that's
Let
awesome.
me out. I'll eat the kids. Let me out.
Oh dear,
That's
I've gone
awesome.
into my Jimmy Carlo.
Listen, just for a second. I can take care of this combat for you.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
Oh, you
Not
gotta
a
do is
hobo.
stick your fingers down your throat and get me out of here.
Ew. You went weird with
That's
it.
somebody's kink.
I'm gonna throw the
Sorry.
demon out. You throw him up and get him out. Come on.
Ew.
Gonna be interesting.
Exactly. You're the one with a demon and a Teletubby visor in your belly.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the weird part.
Now, Cameron, you're playing a drow still?
Yes.
Okay. So is it too much metagaming that I have gnomish and undercommon? Because I actually have a reason why I have both of them. Because I'm an archaeologist. Gnomes are in the hills, and undercommon is underneath the ground, and sometimes they go underneath. So
I mean, as long as you can justify it, I don't see why
Okay.
not.
It'll be
That's
fun to
not my
have someone to
preference.
like talk shit about the other people. Like,
Maybe I'll.
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah.
fucking-
And then they
Maybe
all
I'll
take
check-
gnome and go, "What did you say?"
Yeah, vicious too.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, that friggin' rogue. Like,
uh,
like
Rabbits and
this is
lettuce.
what I was actually talking about.
Do I actually get to know Undercommon
As a
In-
drow, you I think you
with
get
this?
it automatically.
No, with the player book version of the Drow. That's the thing.
I believe so. Should do because the drow come from the Underdark.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, they should. Let's see.
Ability score increase, superior dark vision, sunlight sensitivity, drow magic, and drow weapon training.
Let's see. Let's have a look.
No, I don't start with it.
Drow. Ivy.
I think. Do I want to take a quick break before we? I think I might take a quick break before we do this bit. All right. I don't actually know how much longer we. Yeah, because I mean, the only thing you guys really need to do, I need to give you this background, and then equipment. And equipment can be done off stream. We can just do it like we can end the stream and you can select all your gear and shit. But there is something I want to cover because there is some tips on writing a backstory for your character. So
jeez, if you're gonna be like,
No,
you're gonna give us a writing tutorial.
no, no.
This is an
It-
essay.
it's
We've got to
literally-
write an essay.
Start with a topic sentence.
No spelling mistakes.
I need at least
yeah.
5 sentences of supporting evidence.
He did this last time. There was
Yeah.
some stuff.
Okay. So yeah, here it is. We'll go over this. So crafting a backstory. basically, when you craft your backstory for your character, you want to develop hidden tragedies, impossible goals, and regrets into your character past. Your PC doesn't need to be dark and edgy, but they should have some desire informed by past mistakes, losses, or failures. These will likely fall into one or more of three broad categories. The player character is a broken creature searching for healing or redemption. Or the player character is a lost soul searching for kinship or purpose. Or the player character has lost or been abandoned by someone or something important to them and are attempting to regain it. Your player characters may be tempted to create traditional Dungeons and Dragons player characters, a bard whose ultimate goal is the seduction of every creature he meets, a wizard whose only goal is the acquisition of power for power's sake, or a rogue who steals from the others in order to become wealthy. While these are perfectly fine for low investment parties, they will actively detract from any group that aims to create a high investment, narrative driven experience. Briova at its core is a dark and broken land that attracts dark and broken people. So when you're making a character, well, when you're writing your background, sorry, let's say backstory to keep it different, think of those. Okay, that's what you need to do.
Full edgelord. Got it.
No
Yeah.
edgelords. No
You
edgelords.
said that. You just said edgelord with abandonment issues, edgelord who's sorry, and edgelord who's looking for forgiveness. Those are the three.
And
So-
your character just drops dead.
And Nathan's character doesn't make it anywhere. Okay.
You put the demon in me.
Yeah, and we can't seduce people. Like I can't seduce like
Like,
everybody.
what do I have to work around? That's the question.
Right, so let's start with... So, Cameron, what are you?
I am Nerun Tinerol, formerly of Fen Belanor, Drow City. Who's typing in freaking...
Wingdings.
Ah,
It's
Jesse.
In Fantasy Grounds, if your character knows a language, you can change the chat to type in that language, and only other player characters that speak that language can read it.
Yep, that's how
Okay.
cool that is.
that is brilliant.
I typed "Go fuck yourself" in Abyssal. Since everybody was typing stuff, I was like, "Go fuck yourself" in these special language.
Just so you know, guys, anything you type, I can actually see, right? And chat can see.
Let me all
Okay,
caps that then.
so we can't write like James sucks.
No, because I
James
can see it.
excited. Like, oh man.
Well, you can,
Fucking
you can, but if you expect your character to survive the next encounter,
We just can't be plotting. We can't be plotting behind his back on him.
I think it's going to have to be a ruling quickly if it's okay if my character would know Undercommon, being a drow.
isn't it part
What's your
of you?
background again?
Doesn't it come
No,
up?
you have Elvish. They don't
Yeah, I have
Under-
Elvish.
which is weird, in my opinion. They only get Elvish.
Okay, Cameron. I'm actually going to go for the one that I chose for Becky. Jesse.
Jesse, yeah.
You are descendant from Dusk. You are descendant from Dusk Elves, and and your tribe or whatever were refugees from a military campaign, and you seek to find the last of your people and restore their civilization.
Okay. Is there a thing I can click on to see that?
No, but I can just write it down for me.
Sure. So descended from Dusk Elf. Home
Dusk Elves, yeah.
was, yeah, from Dusk Elves. Whose home? Like their home or mine?
Yeah,
home?
your what's it called where it's your like native home? What's it called?
Oh,
Homeland.
No, there's an actual word, isn't there? There's like your...
He said the city he was from.
Yeah. I gave my character a city.
Yes, but his family is not from, like his descendants are not from there.
answers.
Um,
What's the word?
birthplace.
origin,
Originated.
ancestry.
Yeah, your ancestral home. Yeah, your ancestral home isn't the Underdark.
Okay.
It's somewhere else.
Okay.
Depends why you don't know Undercommon.
Yeah. Makes sense. So descended from Dusk Elves, my current home has been destroyed, right?
No, it's not destroyed. You're just
Oh.
like one of the last people. You're just. Oh, what does it say?
The current city that you mentioned, that
Mhm.
not the one destroyed. So it's your
Okay.
ancestral home is the one that's lost to you.
Yes.
The ancestral. So effectively, okay, the ancestral home has been lost.
Yeah,
So-
you are a descendant of Dusk Elves, refugees who fled a military campaign, and you seek to find the last of your people.
From a military campaign, and I seek to find the last of my people. Awesome.
Jesse,
Mm-hmm. Yes. Hello. Damn character keep going to. Oh, I have to click it up there. Okay. Dumbass. Okay. Hi.
Lost in concentration.
yeah, I'm just having a look.
Do you need to know what my spells are, or you just already know? You can just look by yourself.
I can just look,
Okay.
but yeah, it's not. So just we'll cover that in a second.
Because I am taking disguise self, so that's just that.
Good spell.
Your home, wherever that may be, was attacked by creatures, and you seek the aid of the legendary Dr. Rudolf van Richten, the famous monster hunter.
Oh. Damn.
I mean, change creatures to monsters.
Okay, so my home or my village or whatever it is.
Yeah, your town or whatever, yep, was attacked by creatures, monsters, and you seek a great monster hunter.
Can I alter that a little bit
No, why?
and say? Well, I was thinking instead of having to take the monster hunter back, like, can I just be wanting to learn what he knows because I want to murder them?
Sure.
Okay, done and done. So my home was lost. Now I want my revenge. That's good. Okay. It's just not too. I just don't want it to be too edgelordy like some people.
Fair enough. Oh, excuse me.
And you're going to provide me with the monster information, or what? Or do I do that?
You do that.
What's the worst monster you can think of?
Oh,
Tarask. Go straight up there.
No,
Is it world
no,
breaking?
no. I'm gonna change yours.
okay.
I actually got a much better one. I got a much better one. 1 year ago, your mentor, the Archmage Mordenkainen, vanished on an adventure, and you seek to discover where he's gone.
You care about Mordenkainen?
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Like the Mordenkainen? Like
The
Mordenkainen's
Yep.
disjunction?
The
Yep.
Mordenkainen. Yep.
I don't even remember how to spell his name anymore.
I will throw it up for you.
Just call him Big M.
I never know how to spell his name. It's one of those names that you never learn.
Almost. I just missed it.